I decided to come to BTC because we live in an economy where a lot of employers these days require some sort of college degree.
I came to Blackhawk Technical College because it was close to home. It had a lot of programs and opportunities.
Well, they had a program that I really liked. It's the electromechanical technician program. And basically, it just really inspired me to come here.
I've always liked working with children, and I thought getting a degree in early childhood education would help me with future jobs.
I chose to come to Blackhawk Technical College because it had the degree that I wanted, radiography, and it had a lot of opportunities.
I chose to come to BTC to receive a professional education.
I actually wanted to take an art class in high school, but I was not admitted into that program, so I had an extra study hall that I had to fill in. So I decided to take a shop class, like an opening shop class, and that just really sparked my love for diesel.
I really wanted to be in the medical field, and nursing wasn't for me, and I saw that Blackhawk Tech had radiography, and I heard good things about their program.
I was in the middle of a crisis. I had injured my arm. I was an electrician, and I couldn't do the work anymore. And I was deciding where I should go, and BTC was the proper fit for me.
I know they have good programs, and it's pretty specific to what I want to do for my future. It's just very convenient.
Definitely for the welding program. I enjoy welding a lot, and I saw who was teaching it, and it seemed like a really good choice.
I chose to come to BTC because I knew that they had a really great program for business, and that's what I've always wanted to do, own my own business and be in charge. So I wanted to come here to learn everything I needed to know to be the best business owner I could be.
I've had friends that have gone through the program. I heard it was a good program. They all got well-paying jobs after completing the program, so.
I wanted something close to home without necessarily needing to have a 4-year degree to get into a program. And Blackhawk met those requirements for me.
Because it's really affordable, and I liked having night classes so that way I could work during the day. And it was welding. I didn't want to travel to Madison for that. I liked having it local and really close to me.
I chose to come to BTC because it's close to home, and I wanted the radiography program, and that was the only school around that offers it.
Because I needed to get a job, and I like to weld, and I heard BTC is a great welding program, so I came here.
It was the closest place for me to go. It was nice and quick. I could jump right into it. There was no waiting lists.
I wanted to do something more with my life. I had a previous degree, but I didn't get a chance to use it. I was busy raising my family, and it became outdated. And so I wanted to do something that make me feel good, make me feel like I'm making a difference in a person's life.
Well, it was really affordable for me. It fit with my schedule perfectly. They have really nice staff here. They're very friendly.
Because they've got a great welding program, and I love to weld, and I just wanted to further my education.
There's a couple different reasons. One is the location. I live in Janesville, and it's not far away. Being a single mother, I can be close to my children. Second of all, the reputation. There's a good reputation that supersedes Blackhawk.
Well, I was at the end of a career choice and decided to go back to school and better myself.
I love Blackhawk. I do. I've been here for a while. I should have graduated maybe last year before, but it takes time, and they work with you.
I just moved from Arizona, and I needed a place to go, and I didn't want a desk job.
Like the people I heard said it was a good school and they enjoyed it, so I thought it was perfect for me to come here.
Going to New Orleans to the ASEC's Leadership Conference when I was Vice President of Student Government. Oh my gosh, the awesome friends that I've made. Shout out to my bestie over there. My favorite memory, of course, being with these guys, signing up for the graduation fair, doing graduation fair and signing up for graduation, and they've been a cool support system through the semester.
I made a lot of friendships. Everyone in my class I get along with, everyone I'm friends with. The teachers are amazing, Dan and Bobby. Just getting to know every process of welding that we went through was just really cool, to know that there's a lot more than just what we did in high school.
All the friends I've made here and all the events we've gone through together and all the memories we've made.
I've made actually a lot of friends here, and I kind of don't want to leave.
There's a lot of new people that I met that are also in the same program. Well, I mean, I liked working with robotics, so that was fun. The teachers were great. They always helped when we had questions, made, the projects fun.
Working with the same group of people for the last 2 years has been amazing. I mean, we're all in the same boat, so studying and staying up late and sacrifices.
Well, I remember all the group projects that I had to do and all the collaborations, and it's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but it's a lot of memories.
Oh, so many. When I came to BTC, I had zero confidence. I really liked to work on vehicles and really expand my knowledge, but I was really afraid to take that first step and just kind of get in there. I used to be kind of like a bystander, just be like, oh, maybe I'll just watch them handle it first and then I'll get in there and do it. But my instructors just really encouraged me to just go in there and get it, and now I'm doing really well in my career, and just my instructors really helped me out with that.
I've made a lot of memories while I've been here in Blackhawk studying. I've met a lot of professional mentors. I've met a lot of people that are in the same channel that I'm into, trying to pursue a career. I've met really great, interesting, and encouraging people.
I have so many good memories. In the beginning, when I started years ago, I kind of stayed to myself, but as time went on, I've made so many friends, and just being silly, the lunchroom stories, the lab, the skills lab, everything that we learned there, a lot of great memories.
Yeah, there's a classmate that always makes me laugh on stressful times. In particular, I remember her.
Probably everybody that I've went to school with over the course of being here, and the instructors for what they've done with us.
Probably a lot of the clinical experience. It's definitely going to help knowing that everyone else in our class has gone through the same exact stuff out at clinical.
I will take my classmates, my instructors, how a huge support they were. If it wouldn't have been for them, I probably wouldn't have finished.
Definitely the learning experience, and the fellow students were a lot of fun to learn with.
Yeah, I've actually met a lot of people, a lot of friends that I've hung out with outside of here, and just going through the processes of signing up each semester, and the winter breaks and spring breaks, they're always we keep in contact.
The best memories that I will take with me are the ones I'll have with the instructor and with the students, the instruction we had. In particular, Dan Kerfasi, he instructs really well.
Just the last 2 years I've had with my classmates, we've all been women and we've all gotten really close, and we've done volunteer opportunities and a lot of other stuff, and I'll just always remember being with them, and we've all grown to be really good friends.
I can remember leaving my medical terminology class at night and turning right over in the morning and getting up, going to my psychology class and thinking, what the H-E-L-L did I do? That's my funnest memory.
Probably everything I learned, really. I mean, I had a lot of memories with the students and the instructors. They're a good time to be with.
I take a lot of memories from clinicals, my experience in the program, and all the friends that I made.
On Fridays we have fabrication class, and on the overhead crane there's a bell, a ringer kind of thing. And one time Mark Prosser did that, and he told me to go answer the phone in the back storage room, but there wasn't a phone.
Yeah, I made a lot of friends and did a lot of great activities and met nice teachers that are helpful along the way. And
My first year, I was the only student, me and Wes, and it's pretty much a tutor session.
All the boys in my class are pretty rowdy and crazy, and I love how the teachers were very supportive and helpful always with any questions or anything I needed.
Just the friends and everything that I've learned in classes, and it's a lot of memories.
I've had the chance to go and talk to my legislators the past 2 years, and that really sticks out in my mind. If it weren't for the student government here at BTC and Alicia Aker prompting me to be more, that just made my experience all the much better.
Probably all the classes with my classmates, and we had awesome teachers, and it was just sometimes hard, but we all kind of went through it together, so that was the enjoyable part about it.
Being with people in the program, it's a nice place to be.
No, besides the fact that I fell down the stairs with a backpack so heavy. That was funny, but I was so happy no one can experience that, or besides I fell off the machine in the weight room. So, working out, so I don't know if I want everybody to know that, but.
I mean, we had a lot of fun with the instructors, just in general, just them teaching us about welding. Not only do they teach us about the different processes, we have fun doing it too, so.
I joined a club, Blackhawk Business Professionals of America, and I'm the Officer of Fundraising. So I've done competitions, networking. I placed second at states in 2 different competitions. I will be going to nationals in May, and I'm really excited about that. A lot of friends I've made from classes, especially other students that have children, have play dates together and do our homework together and have study sessions, and all the instructors have been really helpful and great, and everybody who works in the offices are really helpful.
Well, I had like the same group of people come with me like through the EC program, and we just got to know each other really well, and I like that.
Every day is a memory. It's a new memory. It's a really fun time here.
I made it. It's just gonna be it, I made it.
That I finally did it, and I'm proud of where I'm gonna be at.
Oh my God, I have to be an adult again. Just looking forward to getting back out in that workforce and being a productive member of society again. Past 2 years, my wife has supported me, and it'd be nice to be able to help her out for a change.
Probably all the hard work that we all did to get to that point. It took a long time and, some sacrifices, but it was all worth it.
My 5-year-old daughter is watching, and it's important because I believe they do what they see.
That I came here because this is what I wanted to do, and this money is coming out of my pocket. So if I failed, then I know that I would have been a failure, and I didn't want to do that. So I would know that I made it, and I'd be really happy for myself.
That I overcame all the obstacles that I thought that I would never be able to pass through. There would be times when I was in class, I had a gen ed class that I was kind of struggling in, and then my electrical class, there was some hills and valleys that I had to get through there. And I just thought, oh, maybe I don't have what it takes after all, but just with support of my friends, family, and my instructors, I exceeded the expectations of the course and of my own thoughts.
Accomplishment? I'm just going to be thinking of my son. He's going to be out watching me, and he's probably going to feel really proud.
My daughter, my mom, my brothers, all the people who've helped me in some way or another, they've helped me get here.
I'm gonna say finally, and be really proud of myself because it's a lot of work and it's commitment, so yeah, I'll be excited and just accomplished and proud.
that I finally made it, finally out of school, that I finally accomplished something big in my life, and should be fun from there.
I'm gonna be like, finally, oh my gosh, it's been so long. I've been here like 5 years because I had cancer, so I had to stop. But then they made it really easy for me to come back. So I got to come back, so it'll be like it's an accomplishment. I worked hard and I did it and I'm done, and so that'll be awesome to think about.
I'm gonna definitely look back on my teachers and their support that they gave me, and just everything that the courses taught me.
That I finally made it, and I'm done.
Probably, oh my God, I can't believe I did it. I'll probably cry.
Just kind of a sense of accomplishment that I made it through.
Don't fall. Secondly, I did it. I did it. I finally did it. It wasn't always easy, but I stayed motivated and kept going, and that I finally am here.
I'm just proud of myself for finishing, furthering my career, doing something worthwhile with my life.
That I finally did it. Like, all this hard work has paid off, and it's going to be rewarding. That's for sure.
Probably just that I'd be able to go find a good paying job and actually go work and do things that I like.
Excitement, ecstatic, ready for it to be done. It was hard work.
My kids mainly, trying to set a good example for them, trying to get that 4.0.
I'm very proud of myself. I came a long way, and I'm really excited to get this opportunity and start my new career.
What's the next step? Where I'm going to be working, what I'm going to build.
A lot of good thoughts. I can't believe that I made it through this program. It was a lot of stress, and I'm going to be relieved once I get that diploma.
Just, I made it. I mean, it was a long, hard path of learning and struggling with welding. I'll be excited that I finished it.
I'm gonna try not to cry, and I'm gonna be thinking about everything I've accomplished. It was 10 years after high school. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. So here I am. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
I'll feel accomplished, and also, to me personally, is the beginning of a new aspect of my life.
I'm very excited to be done with school already, but very nervous at the same time.
It kind of shows like all the hard work I put into receiving the certificate and learning how to weld.
All the money I'm able to make now that I have a better education, and that welding's going to help me, because welding is a great paying job. There's many possibilities with it.
I did it. With the support of my kids, I did it. That's the only thing that's going to be going through my mind is I did it.
It's gonna mean that I have a career now. I'm gonna better my family. I did something I went to school to better myself, but I wanted to show my son that you can do anything you want, and if you're dedicated to it, you will finish.
It'd mean that I could go somewhere in life. Like, I could actually go into welding, what I want to do in welding. And I'm open because we're in 4 different processes. So I could do all of them, or I could do different jobs. So it'd be really cool.
Success, fulfillment, something I can take pride in.
It's going to mean that I can go pretty much anywhere and find a good paying job because I put in the work and effort to get it.
It'll mean everything. I mean, I'll be, more advanced, and I'll know more into welding, that the program I'm in, than just going to a job and training there. It's awesome because I have more of a background and a knowledge now.
The certificate means that I can be productive in a way that is, I learn new things, and I learn how to apply them out in the world, things I never knew how to do before.
I crossed a huge milestone, and I accomplished something really big in my life. I'm really proud of that.
Well, I'll be the first person ever in my family to graduate from college, so it's a pretty big step for me.
It'll mean that I can further my education and further my life more and not be so afraid, not be so shy or whatever?
Just the end of a long road.
It's, it does mean a lot because I put a lot of time in.
A future, a career, a way to support my family, a chance for me to advance in just the career field.
It'll mean that I actually went to school and put in the time and effort to actually finish it.
It's gonna show what skills I have learned here, what I get to take with me to my next career choice.
It means everything. I've never worked as hard as I did for this diploma, and I'm gonna put my whole self into my new career and being the best radiographer.
It's going to mean a lot that I can officially start my career and move on with my life.
It'll mean a lot because now that I have the education of welding, I can better myself and I can go farther in life.
That I proved to myself that I could do something that I never thought I could do. It took me actually 2 years to even get up the courage to apply to BTC for the program that I wanted, because I was afraid that I wouldn't fit in, that I was a girl, and that I wouldn't make it, and no one would want to help me. But actually everyone at BTC, students included, have just been really helpful, and I know I can pretty much do anything I want now.
Success.
My mom and dad, for sure. They helped me a lot through this financially and mentally. I've been there a lot.
I would definitely like to thank my parents. They've been with me through this whole thing. They've, wanted me to go and be something that they knew I could be, I guess. And then I guess just all of my friends that kept pushing me through the program and helping me along the way.
For one, my professors, I say Michelle in Pacific because I have her for a lot of classes. I think majority of my classes this semester, last semester. But my boyfriend, and family that has helped me, because it's hard, to have a child and the help that you need. But to get that help from her godmom and people that helped me along the way when I was ready to give up, throw in the towel and say I don't want to do it anymore because it's too hard, or I can't find a babysitter, or I had those people there say don't give up. My teacher says, oh, you're going to do it. You can do it. Keep going. And that makes me think, okay, keep going, Starlene, keep going. So.
I want to thank the instructors. They really helped me a lot. They really gave me the extra push to get a good weld better, and really my parents for making me follow through with it and everything, even when I come home not happy.
A lot of the friends that I've made here helped me with homework and getting through a lot of the classes. Cheryl Hooker at Student Success Service, or Student Success Center, she was like my mentor per semester. She was like the best friend ever. Definitely would love to thank her, give her a big hug.
It's kind of an individual effort, but there are a lot of people that kind of help guide me along the way. Rubina, she's kind of acted like my counselor while I was here, but she's an awesome teacher and she helped guide me along the way.
The list is really long. Everybody here at BTC, the instructors have been supportive, amazing, and mostly my family. My mom, my dad, my kids.
I want to thank my parents for sure, and my brother for just supporting me through the whole thing, and my teachers for just being patient and helping me with everything that they could.
Of course, I'd like to thank my instructors. They really helped me with my confidence and just getting in there and getting the job done. My classmates too, they were really motivational. Sometimes everybody's a little apprehensive at first, but if you're all doing the same thing, for the first time, it's kind of easier. You kind of cut each other a break if you kind of mess something up or don't do it right the first time. And of course my mom, she's always helped me. There were times it got really rough, and then I was working part-time, and so she helped me, take over my truck payments and stuff for a while, and she just really assured me that school is my #1 priority, and wherever she can help, she can. And then my big brother, I call him Doug Widmar. He has just been phenomenal. He used to work for Chrysler, and he has just been my backbone through it all. Like, he has helped me when I had questions. We do like side work, and not only that, but a lot of just emotional like advice and things like that, you know. And sometimes it's just kind of, you just need motivation. So he'd be there to kind of pick me up when I was down, and pretty much everybody that fits into that category, just really, I can't thank enough. I couldn't do it without those people.
So I definitely want to thank my mom for helping me through it all. It was so much fun these past 5 years, and so that was great. My godmother, my godfather, my little 3-year-old sister, she's always keeping me on my feet and like trying to help me study, or always trying to write notes with me, so that was always awesome. My uncle and, oh my gosh, my cousins, like my whole family, they were all great during this time, so I really wanted to thank all of them for being here for me.
I'd like to thank Dan Krafasi and Bobby. They are both very good instructors. I have Dan, but Bobby's helped me out numerous times. And all my welding classmates, they're pretty cool. And that's basically about it.
My husband, he's a big supporter, keeping me going in rough times. I'd like to thank my instructor, Sarah. She's a pretty darn good instructor. She makes things where you can understand them. And just like to thank the assistant dean, Doris, for allowing me to continue.
Definitely my family and my boyfriend. I couldn't have gotten this far without their love, their support. Every time when you start wavering, doesn't matter how good, you have someone who you can cry to, who you can laugh to, who completely understands.
Probably the instructors mostly, and mainly a lot of it is with the classmates and everything. We all ask pretty much the same questions when we're struggling with something, and when somebody else is struggling with something, we all know how to figure out what's actually going on.
My family, definitely encouraging. There's been a lot of, it's a roller coaster ride through here, so encouraging, love and support.
I'd like to thank God first. I'd like to thank my instructors, Dan, Kafasi. I'd like to thank my brother, Rolando, for having encouraged me. I procrastinated so long, and he said, it's about time. I'd like to thank my brother. I'd like to thank all the other instructors who helped me along the way. They're all very great.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who've helped me. So definitely my parents, for sure. They've encouraged me and really, allowed me to be able to do it. And my son, who gives me the motivation to keep going, and my friends, too, who've been mentors and, don't bug me too much when I, when I need to study.
My husband, he helped me out a lot. He supported me and my son through this road, and my family as well. My mom and dad, they pushed me to get here. And
definitely JJ and Mark for the knowledge that they've given me. Yeah, they're awesome with all the knowledge they have to give to us.
I'd like to thank my mom. My mom has been my support through all of this, but also my family and everybody else that's helped me along the way.
3 of my daughters, Vonnie, Makami, Sydney, and my only son, Stefan, I thank them from the bottom of my heart. They gave me the most encouragement. Thank you, Black Hawk. Thank you for everyone who helped me, supported me, listened to me. To the staff, they have excellent staff here, and so I'm very grateful for them, and they know who they are.
I'd like to thank first instructors, JJ and Mark, for teaching me everything.
I would definitely like to thank my family for their support and everything through all this.
The instructors, Jeremiah Johnson and Mark Prosser, They always made it fun to come to class. There's never really a dull moment.
Proud of my mom. She's been on me about finishing school and just helped me through it and helped me pay.
My buddy Josh Lundberg, Bill Lowenstein. Don't poke that bear.
I would like to thank my mom. She has been my backbone. If it wasn't for her and her wanting to start a beef jerky business, I wouldn't even be here. And I would want to thank my son for being so patient when I'm not around all the time. And he's very supportive and understands why mommy's gone. And I want to just thank both of them for being part of my life. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And I would also like to thank all my instructors and teachers and students that have helped me become the person I am and to accomplish all of this.
Dan Crafasi, especially. He was probably one of the best teachers here that I've ever had. Teachers in general, yeah. Mike Flory, the math teacher, he was really, really supportive and great at helping me when I needed help too. And the ladies at the front desk, Danielle and Julie.
To thank the teachers, Mark and JJ. They were really good teachers and they made it fun to learn and fun to come to class.
I'd like to thank Sarah, my instructor. She made it a little bit easier on me to go through these classes.
I want to thank both instructors, Mark Prosser and Jeremiah Johnson. For the good times we had, for just teaching us the things we need to know so we can get out there in the industry and get out on our own and make a living.
My professor, Michelle, she helped me out so much. She was just my professor for most of the early childhood program, and she was great.
First of all, I want to thank God for enabling me to make the right decision to come back to school. I want to thank my family for their encouragement, for believing in me, and for constantly reminding me to go seek after a degree, a career. And I want to thank all my instructors that have really helped me in many ways to actually accomplish, to be where I'm at today. And I want to thank a bunch of friends for their understanding, not having the time to hang out with them because I have to do my homework. So I just really want to thank everybody that have contributed positively to my education.
Definitely my family and my friends who have supported me. It's pretty hard to get through it by yourself.
Definitely my wife. She's been my rock.
All right, how much does a salt truck weigh?
I don't know.
Enough to break the ice.